Two paint colors plus black and white. Let's loosen up together. Hello and welcome. This is Betty with Betty Franks Art, and I'm super happy that you are here. All right, I am working on a 9x12 Bristol piece of paper, Bristol paper, and I have taped it off using artist tape, just so that I would have 4 sections. I am loosening up and trying to work on smaller pieces, well, for 2 reasons. One, I am in Croatia. I am in my parents' laundry room. I only have a table to work on, which I am grateful for. And so I'm working smaller, but I'm especially working smaller lately because I feel like I've been tightening up way too much and I want to loosen up. And this is one of those ways that I like to do that. So that's why I taped it off. All right, I'm putting on a little bit of lotion. Any lotion will work. It helps get that paint off a whole lot faster when you are done with your painting session. All right, here are the colors I'm going to be using today: blue, green, and fluorescent yellow. These are Nova Color paints. If you are interested in Betty's bundle, just leave the word bundle down below or Nova Color, and I will be happy to send you the link to those. There are 15 in that bundle, and that includes black and white as well. Offloading my palette knife. So when I'm working on these pieces, I just want to add a variety of different marks, and that's usually my goal. I don't think I quite accomplished that on this session. I feel like I did a much better job on the last session that I videotaped for you guys, and I'm going to put it up here in the corner for you if you want to check that out. I love that fluorescent yellow because it just adds that really bright pop of color. And then mixing it with the blue-green creates that lovely green color that feels also like a fluorescent green color. All right, I'm bringing in some titanium white, gotta have that, and some carbon black. I'm just pulling this directly out of the jar. You know, oftentimes when I'm working on larger pieces, I like to mix the different colors together to create my own black, along with using the black out of the jar. But, you know, when I'm just playing around like this and loosening up, I don't like to really overthink that whole process. I didn't bring enough white paint with me on this trip, sadly, which I'm kind of feeling like I'm using it sparingly, which is not good because I truly believe that as a creative, your paint, those are your tools, and you don't want to be concerned about how much you're using up. And so I like, and that's one of the reasons I love Nova Color paints, because I feel like they are super affordable, and I don't worry when I'm using those paints, I don't worry about using, you know, wasting paint. And I'm going to put waste in quotes because I don't think you're ever wasting paint if you are using it as an artist, because it's one of your tools. Okay, I'm coming in here with a fine liner, which is a rigger, and I love these. I'm popping it into water regularly here so that the paint moves around a little bit easier. I'm wanting to put down a variety of marks. So, you know, if I put a certain kind of mark in one of the boxes, squares, then I'm going to do the same thing in another one, but I'm going to put it somewhere differently. Okay, here I've got some green that I mixed, and I'm just mixing as I go. I like this brighter green color. If you love this style of art and you want to learn from me, just leave the word courses down below. I'm going to send you a link to my online courses so that you can check them out. I've got several of them to choose from, and I think that you will especially love my what I call my flagship course, which is the Fields of Flowers. I really take you through everything, including some exercises. So you'll get a lot out of that one. Okay, so here I'm I grabbed this little piece of paper because I wanted to create some kind of edge on here that is a little bit different. So I just ripped the paper, and I'm going to kind of like treat it like a stencil. And did this really work? Nah, I don't know. It added kind of a slightly different mark for me, but a little hard to see because I picked this light blue color, and it was okay. Again, I'm trying different things. I just want to see how I can add marks in a different way to add some interest to the piece. So along with my online courses, I also offer in-person, and my in-person is both workshops and art retreats. So the workshops are typically in the US or Canada, and my art retreats are typically overseas. So if you want to find out more about that, leave the word workshop down below and I will send you the link. I'm using a toothpick here to add some well, I guess kind of marks, but to add some texture to the piece. And coming in here with my finger just so I can add a little bit of variety. Okay, coming back with, decided to do some more dots. Yes, I do have a thing for dots. I love dots. Now for me, dots represent a grouping of flowers, and you'll often find them in my artwork. Now, I did speed this up, but I did work through this pretty quickly. Here I'm adding some splatters with the yellow, very subtle. You can't really see it that much. You know, if I wanted to do something where you can really see it, I guess I could have used black or really dark gray. Now I'm pointing at that because that top gray one and that bottom round circle were competing for attention. So I decided to obliterate one of them. And now I'm going to come back in one more time because I really didn't obliterate it very well. I could still see the outline of it, and that was kind of bugging me. Okay, I think I'm going to be calling it done. I think I hit it with the heater one more time, hair dryer, or not. All right, I'm coming in with some final marks. And I'm just grabbing, these are pencils, Prismacolor pencils. If you want a list of my favorite art supplies, leave the word favorite down below and I will send you that list. All right, now I'm trying this with, this is Stabilo Woody, and I don't like that pink, and I grabbed the eraser because I can erase this, but I thought, no, I'm not going to erase it because I am playing and practicing and trying to figure things out. So instead I decided I'm going to come in here with white right over that. And then I tried that down below and I thought, nah, that's not working. So I grabbed more of a teal color, and that kind of makes it more tone on tone, but I like that. And probably should have gone over it with that upper right-hand corner one, but I didn't. I said, no, I'm just going to leave it because it's a learning experience, right? So I can look at that and say, you know, I know there what doesn't work. All right, I'm taking these off, but I couldn't remember the order that I put them on, so I keep getting stuck here. All right, and I'm saving these because I think I'm going to do something with them. I love just those little bits of paint that went over onto the tape part. So I'll see if I end up doing something with those or not. But I do love taking the tape off and revealing the, you know, the nice clean edges. All right, I had one more at the bottom, which I didn't notice. And there we go. All right. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to come up close for you. Here we go. Give you some close-up shots here. I feel like after I film this, I feel like I could have done some more mark making on these. So again, you know, this is a good note to make to myself that there was an opportunity, I think, to make just a few more marks with, you know, a pencil or a crayon, colored pencil or regular, well, I did use my regular pencil in there. I'm going to end up leaving these as is. I don't know if I'm going to cut them up. I'll think about that, but I will reference them in the future. Okay, that top one on the right was one that I was struggling with that I recorded, but I'm not sure. I don't like it. I don't love it at all. So I need to do some more work on that one. All right. Again, raining. My last video, it was raining too. So, okay. I've got some close-up, just still images for you here. Again, this one, I think I could fix this one, but I'm going to leave it as is for now. And here, again, I feel like there's opportunity for some more marks. I think I've got one more. Yeah, there's all 4 of them for you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, so I'd love it if you can subscribe here, and you can check out some more videos here as well. All right, wishing you a super fabulous and creative day. Take care.